So in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful cape. Okay, and you can make this in any size that you like as long as you use your own measurement. Okay, you can make it longer or shorter or bigger in size. The amount of yarn used will be different for different size and length of this cape, so you can use any yarn and hook size to crochet this. I used a 4.5 mm crochet hook and a weight 4 yarn. So even if you are a beginner, you can make this as long as you know how to work double crochet and chains. So let's get straight to the video. So we will start by making a slip knot and then a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over and into your first chain, make 1 double crochet. So you chain 3 again, yarn over and into this loop here, make a double crochet, chain 3, and repeat this until you get the measurement. Wrap this chain of loops into your neck and take the measurement. So when you get to the measurement, let it sit loosely on your neck, not too tight. So you count the number of loops by an odd number. Okay, you'll need to have these little loops here in odd number. So to start the next row, when you get to the measurement, you are going to slip stitch into the middle of this ring and chain 3 and make 1 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet here. We are working the split shell stitch or the fan stitch, and into this next loop here you are going to work 1 double crochet, and onto the next loop again work 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. In the next loop 1 double crochet. In the next you repeat the shell stitch, 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. Onto the next again you are going to work 1 double crochet and you are going to repeat like this until the end of the first row here. So you will end with a shell stitch here, and then to start your next row and your every row that follows, you are going to make slip stitch until you get to the chain space here and start with chain 3, double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. And on top of your double crochet here in the previous row, you are going to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2. On the third stitch make a V stitch with double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet. You are going to leave 2 stitches again and into the next chain space. So in the chain space here you are going to work the shell only with 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. Like that, and onto your top of the double crochet you are going to work double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet in the same stitch. So you'll have something like this for this row. that and continue. So here you have, so for the second row of fans, this is what we have, and then you will start again with slip stitch into the chain space and start with your chain 3, double crochet 2 chains and 2 double crochet here. So from this row onwards, we are going to work with this shells only in every chain space. So into the next chain space that you have, into the V stitch that you made, into the chain space of that V, you are going to work your shell again with 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. So we are increasing right from the very first row of the shells here. So into the next chain space again, work the shell, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. Into the next chain space again, you are going to work in every chain space with a split shell or fan stitch, and continue the row as well. So from now onwards, you are going to work the same way that we worked with previous rows. Work without any increase with the same number of the shells that you have. You are going to work into each of the chain space that you have. And repeat this until you are close to the length that you like your cape to be. After working a few rows like this, and if you feel like you still need to have it a little wider, you can do that by adding more double crochet into your shell stitch. So in the previous rows we only made 2 double crochet, 2 chains, 2 double crochet. So if you want to add more flow to this, you can do that by making 3 double crochet instead of 2. So I'm going to do this one with 2 double crochet only. So I'm going to make in the next one with 3 double crochet, two, and that's 3. So you have chain 2 and 3 double crochet again here. So like that. You can do that in every shell, or you can alternate one without and one with 2 double crochet and one with 3 double crochet like this. Okay, so for me here, I'm going to do this one with 2 double crochet and one with 3 double crochet. Okay, this one I'll only make 2 double crochet, chain 2 and then 2 double crochet into the chain space. On the next chain space, I'm going to work with 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet like that, and I will continue like this for this row. So this is what I have for this row, and for the next row again we are going to start with a slip stitch into the chain space. So where you have the 2 double crochet, you work your shell with 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. So where you have like this one with 3 double crochet, just work with that same number only. 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet, and into the next one I have 2 double crochet, so that's what I'm making. Chain 2 and 2 double crochet, and I'll continue like this only. And if you still like to add increase to your capelet here, you can do that after working 2 or 3 rows like this, and then you can work with 3 double crochet into each of these shells. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to write them down in the comments below. When you are close to the length that you need, here I made my shells with 3 double crochet, so you will start with slip stitches as usual. Slip stitch until you get to the, so here we chain 3 for a double crochet. The chain 3 will count as 1 double crochet, and then you are going to add 1 more chain, so basically 4 chain, and then make your double crochet again. Chain 1, 4 chains, double crochet, 1 chain, double crochet, 1 chain. So I'm going to make 7 double crochet with 1 chain in between. So 1 2 3 4 5, chain 1, this is 6, chain 1 and 7, like that. Do the next chain space again, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1. We are going to repeat the same thing with 7 double crochet and 1 chain in between, so that's 4, chain 1, 5, chain 1, 6, chain 1 and 7. So you'll have something like this, and continue all across. So when you complete this row, for the next row you are going to slip stitch into the next chain space here. So 3 chain, 1 2 3, and into the same space here make a slip stitch, and into the next chain space, which is after your next double crochet, slip stitch, chain 3, slip stitch into the same space, so you have something like this. Into the next space again, into the next, 1 2 3, slip stitch into the same space, into the next, 1 2 3, slip stitch, and into the next, 1 2 3, slip stitch, like that, and into the next double crochet of the next shell, into this space, slip stitch again, 1 2 3, slip stitch here, 1 2 3, one, 2, 3, slip stitch into the next, 1 2 3, and slip stitch, like that, and onto the next chain space in the next fan here, and you are going to repeat this into each and every chain space that you have in between your double crochet, like this. So when you are here, make your last slip stitch, uncut your yarn, secure, and use your needle to weave in your ends here. So you will have beautiful cape just like that. So in one of the ends here, you can do it from this side or from this side. Take your yarn, make a slip knot. So I'm leaving a longer tail, and into the first loop here, insert, and I'm going to make 5 chains as my buttonhole here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and then slip stitch into the loop again. So this will be my buttonhole. A small button will fit this. So if you think that your button might not fit after you made this, don't cut your yarn just yet. Try and slide your button through this little hole. If it fits, then you can continue and cut the yarn, and if you feel it's too tight, you can add more chains here and repeat the same. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll cut my yarn. Cut your yarn and secure. Then you use your needle to weave in any ends that you have. Okay, and you can sew your button from the other side, and you will have a beautiful cape. So if you find my video helpful, or if you like my cape, don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.